Listen, I grew up in a small town too.
Go Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. It'll be the Attack from SAC off the tip.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
Carrington left side. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Lunge, basket, good. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
And it's SAC's ball. Outside, Lund. Back to Lund. Down low. Lund, that's good.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Right side, MP. And he gets it to go.
Nice take.
Alligator.
However, a little too easy.
Ah, il manque de la musique.
If you're asking me.
Outside, Lund. Carrington for three. And Harris pulls down the rebound.
He fired with confidence from deep. Just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when he can.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
On offense, here's SAC. They trail by one. Now Carrington. To the inside, Lund. Harris comes down with the board.
Just stay close to him. That was all the defender had to do right there.
MP with the look. SAC with the rebound. Now Lund. Carrington outside. Outside Pagan. Wing shot on the way. SAC with another miss. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, we'd say.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Sack with another miss. Right side, MP. Lund with the rebound. Sack trailing here.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center.
Making the save. One was right place, right time, where a squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
MP with it, guarded now by Pagan. And it's MP missing. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change the player develops over their youth career. The first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now here's MP. And Lund with the rejection.
I'll be honest with you guys, I would not want to test Austin Lund.
What a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
MP with the look. And he uses the glass on the layup. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
And it's Carrington missing the look. Union Elite trailing here. Here's MP. Now Harris. Past MP. And stolen by Martinez. Carrington at the high post. The three. And Harris pulls down the rebound. They have not led for a while, and a chance to do so here.
I'm sure they'd really love to retake the lead.
And that one's good from MP.
He did well to work it in close and finish off the possession.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Now MP. He has 6. Basket counts.
He's able to find the seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
Outside Pagan.
Olha.
Carrington for 3. Knocks down the long jet.
Carrington, like a good highlighter, gets into streaks from distance. He loves to set up from the outside. Right now, he's showing everyone what he can do.
And that'll be Carrington picking up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group out there getting ready for Union Elite.
Substitution for Union Elite.
MP left side. And here's Diaz from the arc. Counting from distance.
And Diaz, he's a confident shooter. When his feet are set and he's in rhythm, he can be lethal.
Pass to Hilton. To the middle. Here's Olsen. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot 2.
First team foul.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both at the line that time. MP with the rock. The jump hook doesn't go that time. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
And MP throws it down.
In the high school game, having a point guard who can throw it down is a real luxury.
I'll say, not many ones at this level can attack the rim like that.
No, you can't let him get to the bucket with ease. You got to at least make it more difficult.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Hilton. 5 to shoot. Pass over to Robinson. Cunningham. No good from outside.
He can do that. Just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
And it's MP missing. Sack in the lead. Here's Hilton. Robinson. The 3 is up. Nails the 3-pointer. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. React.
It'll be the attack from Sack off the tip.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
Carrington outside. Buries it from 3-point range.
You must chase Carrington off that 3-point line. Or, guess what? He's going to keep punishing you from there.
And the lineup for the attack from Sack. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
When you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday, Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Shot clock at 5. Another miss by Drexel Carrington. MP with it, and it's Lund picking him up. Finds Bird. Back to MP. Stolen by Carrington. Gone. Bring the ball up the floor. Lund. The The offensive rebound. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And good luck. Austin Lund just too much.
Now MP. Here's Harris.
Feeling you, MP.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. And Orlando going back to the bold pinstripes. Shams, I think I like it. What do you think?
VA, I'm a...
Orlando leading by 15. Wagner is out there with Goga Batadze. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then it's Anthony Black. And it's Wagner in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
MP no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Well, the Magic shooting an out of this world 77%. Jones with the ball. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And the dunk by Wagner.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
Here's MP. Orlando with the rebound. And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Sean.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis, because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Good point. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, BA. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Guys, back to you.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And a bit of an Somewhat unusual path for MP to make his way into the NBA. He refined his game playing overseas in Europe before landing on a roster here in the States.
And heading overseas to work on your game is something I don't think enough young prospects take advantage of. There are some great success stories in the end.
Shideva.
Of players who did that, and hopefully MP can add his name to that list.
Outside Bain. Shoots over to Sumo.
Allez.
And it's Kitty with a rebound.
GG.
The Bulls trail by 18. And with the new CBA, Shams, powerhouse teams faced with tough choices on their rosters.
That's the one part about the CBA. It's becoming difficult to keep everyone in the fold. It's perhaps made dynasties less feasible in the modern era, and we've already seen unprecedented amount of parity in today's NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure, you better... Here's MP. His last outing, he had 24 points. Pass to White. Outside Giddy. Picked by Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Lets it fly. Rebound by the Magic. Bain's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now Suggs. Wagner with a screen. On Vucevic. The 3 from Bain. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. And Shams, thanks for dropping in, man. It is always a pleasure to have you.
Likewise, we've got to do this again soon. I've got news coming up. We'll definitely do this again soon.
Oh, we know he's always got news.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Batase comes in for Wagner. And it's Jones in for Black. Here's Jones. Uzelis grabs the board.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
White for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Giddy. Giddy's got 4 assists in the game.
Off the catch, White has a very quick release.
Jones from outside. He buries it from 3. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Batase. Puts up a 3. And it's Giddy with a rebound. Giddy's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP, the pass to Giddy. On the wing, MP. He has 6. And stolen by Jones. Banchero finds Batase. Now here's Banchero. Lets it go from deep. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. White for 3. And that's not going to go. And so it's Orlando. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stop that is prime check. Maybe 2 of me.
Now that is a... And now here's something that's always it. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping.
And there wasn't. He's making a change here. MP's checked in. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. Josh Giddey out there with MP. Then it's Buzelis. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's White in at the 3 spot. The 3 from Bain. Chicago with a rebound. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to MP.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Rebounded by Suggs. Magic leading by 22. Wagner with it. Now guarded by White. Back to Wagner. Free throw line jumper. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's MP. And it's Bain with the rebound. Bain's got 7 rebounds in the game. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
Oh, another miss by MP. The Magic have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Suggs outside. 3-pointer. Chicago with a rebound. Buzelis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Giddey. Pass to MP. To stop the drought. Again, MP missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The shot no good. Great D that time from Bain. Kicks it out to Wagner. The 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Giddey passes to MP. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Magic running away with it. And we're coming right back. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the...
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold...
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. Goga Bitadze is out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Black in at small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor. For the Magic. Here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Bain. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Chicago passing it around. MP no good. Orlando leading by 20. Out to the right wing. Pass to Bain. Wagner with a screen. Bain, no good. And so here is Chicago. They host the Hawks after this one, and that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Here's MP. No good with a layup. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Black, right side, takes the 3. Orlando again missing. Bulls trail by 20. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
MP, and the bucket is good. And that's 10 points for MP.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. And the Bulls also making a change. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins. They double him with MP.
Hallelujah.
Giddey against Suggs. Clock at 6. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. And another miss by Orlando. For Chicago, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Giddey finds MP. Taken away. In transition, here they come. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Shots blocked.
Boy, Suggs doing a nice job defensively there. Reacted quickly and got the block.
MP left side. Another shot. Carter rips down the board. Orlando leading by 18.
Angel Reese.
I mean, she is a star in this league.
Look,
The spotlight has definitely been on...
No one is ever gonna do like that ever again.
For the fans who might not know you yet...
Look, I'm
Okay, so I want to shift gears quickly for a couple...
Oh, for as long as I can remember,
Let's keep this one easy. Favorite color?
Give me bright. Give me vibrant.
Okay, how about this? On a day when you've got...
If it swims, I'll eat it.
Okay, I'm definitely not trying to...
Yes and no. How is that for an answer? Look, this is the toughest professional league in the world when it comes to cracking a roster. And it just keeps getting harder and harder the further you are along in the draft order. And there was that documentary, the 144, a few years back. And I know we're up to 156 for the Valkyries, but still. That being said,
bands and switch tribes, they switch sides, flip scripts like B-sides. Who these guys? Only thing switching on me is thick thighs. I been did then I did the clown face, took him to the swamp meet. That was on a Saturday, mud on the Prada pool, and that was on a bad day. I'm the hardest rapper this show training day. Step up in this, that look too fly. Custody on Ventura. Took a midnight swim in my Judah. Hating caught by Madura. I showed the my pen, then I schooled her. Shot a essay, them in my true love. Dolce the Don, Dolce the Dean, Dolce Supreme, the Swampura.
7 Las Vegas Aces seasons.
Yeah, it's a bit odd seeing her another unicorn, but she made an incredible impact in Vegas, part of those 2 title teams, forever a legend of the desert.
Jackson gets the bucket.
I'm not the biggest fan of that shot, but guess what? She had the space to get it off, so why not?
Here's buckets. Oh, Brink, get that shot out. To the middle. Here's Hamby. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Last season was De'Erica Hamby's 10th in the W, and no doubt about it, her best.
Well, over her first 9 years, she averaged just about 9 points per game. Last year, that average jumped to 17, embracing an increased scoring role.
Now here is Hamby.
Pass to Vanloo.
Outside Plum. And here's Hamby.
Jackson outside.
Shot clock at 5. Kelsey Plum from outside.
They get the rebound.
From outside the arc. Doesn't go for her.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
Now Vanloo. Outside Brink.
Pass to Plum. Pulls up from the top of the key. A rebound by Thornton.
She's going to play her way right onto the bench if she continues to shoot the ball like she has this quarter.
She gets that one.
Yeah, anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job.
Outside Plum. And it's Kelsey Plum again missing.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she should try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
Now here's Vanloo.
The tray. Ball's knocked loose.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Valkyries.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's buckets. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
Offensively, she's hurting them more than she's helping them this quarter.
And for this Valkyries team in their first season, Tim, what do you like about their roster?
I like the experience they added. Kayla Thornton from the expansion draft, Tiffany Hayes, free agent. Those two will lead this young roster.
The Sparks with the lead. Kelsey Plum drives in. Pass to Jackson.
Brink with the ball. And Billings picks her up defensively.
Here's Hamby. And a great assist that time by Cameron Brink.
Awesome to see zero hesitation from Hamby there. Gets the pass, gets the shot off, points on the board.
Soft touch off the glass. And it's the Sparks ball.
Jackson outside. Pass to Vanloo.
Takes the three. Gets it to go from downtown.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Billings on the wing.
Down low. Buckets gets the bucket.
Great communication between teammates there.
And they have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Jackson outside.
Hamby.
It's stolen by Fagbenle.
Plum gets the bucket.
The corner 3 is the easier 3 on the floor. Kelsey Plum knows that, and she took advantage.
Allez.
Here's
Ma belle.
Plum with the rebound. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock.
Vanloo with it.
Inside. And Temi Fagbenle with the block. Buckets. She's guarded by Plum. Buckets gets the bucket.
You just knew she was going to win that race.
Boy, gotta love that early offense. Super job on the break.
And that does it for the first quarter. Sparks ahead, leading by 5. And don't go away, as we'll be back with...
The WNBA introduced the Commissioner's Cup into the season, and as a result, a second trophy.
You know, so for you soccer fans out there, it's very similar to what we see in soccer. You have the regular league competition, in our case, the WNBA regular season finals, but also a cup final. So there are 2 championships to win in one season.
Here's Stevens, now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Pass to Buckets. Shot clock at 6. 3, Kayla Thornton. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
Well, if you want to be a forward in the modern WNBA, you have to stretch the defense with your shooting. Thornton with that 3-point ability.
Plum. And it's out of bounds. The Sparks able to retain possession here. And a quick look at how the Los Angeles Sparks schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they're heading back home to host
Je suis en
the
train de
Wings.
tester le mode WNBA.
They'll begin a road trip starting in Phoenix
Je
against
continuerai la carrière là, je voulais changer.
That's one to watch for.
Ça rapporte des VC, du coup je ferai monter mes joueurs comme ça.
The three-pointer is on target.
One of the best skills Plum has, her release. It's so fast, especially off the feed.
And when you watch Azurá Stevens, what is it that stands out to you?
Well, she's 6'6" to start. It's
Oh,
an excellent
dommage.
blocking shots.
C'est pas évident.
She's also a very good three-point shooter. So with that length, shooting, and rim protection, Stevens kind of gives you a little bit of everything.
Je suis pas encore habitué.
And here's Buckets. 10
Là
points
j'ai
for her.
une ouverture. Non, dommage.
Rebound battle split about evenly.
Yeah, neck and neck on the glass. Just one aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game.
And we love the close games.
Absolutely.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Plum with the shot. Bag Benley with the rebound.
She's trying to shoot her way out of it. They have the lead. She might help by being more selective tonight.
Voilà.
Sparks trailing. Outside Plum. Pass to Van Loo. Here's Brink. Jackson. Covered by Thornton. Julie Van Loo for three. The Valkyries pull it in. Here's buckets.
Great assist that time from Fag Benley.
Here's Plum. She's got 6.
Fallait que je fasse la carrière à moi, comme ça je l'ai créé.
The Sparks, no good that time either.
Allez.
Buckets.
Hop
It's good,
là.
and that's 8 baskets for her.
Ah, c'est comme tous mes joueurs, c'est des diesels, ils mettent du temps à démarrer.
You know, usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Julie Van Loo on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Again, missed by Julie Van Loo. Now here's buckets. And that one drops for her.
They're doing a nice job of stringing together solid possessions, building that lead up.
Yeah, and that's the key right there. Consistency. They'll stay in control of this game if they stick with the game plan and don't waste possession.
Absolutely.
And the third quarter about to get underway here. Buckets really making a difference here.
You know, she can get to the rim as well as anybody in this league. And in the first half, she got to the rim a lot.
Yeah, and that's where her points were coming. So the defense just has to do a better job of challenging her at the rim. No easy buckets.
Outside Plum. To the inside. Out to the left wing. And it's Billings with the rebound.
Just a slight advantage for them in the rebound department.
Yeah, especially when they're scoring the ball at even a decent clip. They've done what's necessary to take the lead.
After just 15 starts in a rookie season, Cameron Brink unfortunately suffered a torn ACL.
Yeah, a horrible break for Cameron and the LA Sparks. She went second overall in 2024. A two-way star you can build around. It is great to have her back in action for LA.
Buckets gets the bucket.
If they're going to be successful, they need her scoring, and certainly they've gotten it today, and then some.
Now Van Loo. She's got 6. And the outside. Pass to Van Loo. There's the triple. Valkyries with the rebound.
There's no way around it. It's been a difficult game for her offensively, and it has cost her team.
Bucket is good.
Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
Plum from outside. Kept alive. And out of bounds, the Valkyries will take it. The Sparks making a switch here.
Number 23.
Here's buckets. 10-point lead. This is their biggest lead. Pass to Fag Benley. Thornton outside. Good. And Fag Benley gets the assist.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Three-pointer Kelsey Plum. And it's Billings with the rebound.
She's killing them with her poor shooting.
Buckets gets the bucket.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots.
Well, this is the first season of Valkyries basketball, so what's a realistic goal for this team?
Well, to me, Blake, it's about getting a solid base, an identity, fan base, develop players, and you can't worry too much about wins and losses as an expansion team.
This contest is part of the Commissioner's Cup. The first 10 games against teams in your conference, 1 home and 1 away, count towards the Cup standings.
And the teams with the best records in each conference, the East and the West, they're going to face off in the midseason for a one-off final. Lots of prize money will be on the line, so I'm really looking forward to that.
To the wing, right side.
Pass to Banlu.
To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Alemang. Buries it down low.
Assist goes to Azare Stevens.
And they've built a very nice lead.
No signs of slowing down, at least as far as I can tell.
Buckets, no good.
Bodied her up and made her alter the trajectory of the shot that time.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip down.
Inside. The shot by Stevens, no good.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Buckets against the bucket.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
From deep.
WB, je connais un peu moins les joueuses.
And a good offensive board, and she gets the bucket.
And I like the energy Stevens showed right there, refusing to quit on the offensive glass.
Buckets, no good. And it's the Sparks ball.
Mais ouais, comme ça, une fois que j'ai obtenu des VC, ça c'est cool parce qu'avec elle, je vais pouvoir gagner des VC, parce qu'il me semble qu'on gagne des VC.
She has been unconscious this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. It's stolen by Fagbenle. Down low. Rejected by Azare Stevens.
Because of Stevens' competitive
Ah, j'ai pris une bonne équipe. Une bonne équipe.
Family with it. Here's Alemang. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
Valkyries on top.
Up by 15.
Je vais la laisser comme ça. Pour changer un coup. Allez, allez.
Pass to Thornton. Hamby grabs the miss.
Ah, il y en a une qui est blessée.
Jackson outside.
Plum. Good on the 3-point shot.
Sweet lefty stroke of Kelsey Plum. Dialed in from distance.
Vas-y, fais-moi une passe. Très bien.
17 points was their biggest margin. To the middle.
Inside
Hayes. Buckets. To the inside. Yes, and a nice assist from Tiffany Hayes.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something.
Bon, bah, elle nous a fait des bonnes prouesses, là.
They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Here's Buckets.
Ah, dommage.
And just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Pass to Buckets. Tiffany Hayes on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Well, with such a detailed offensive skill set, Hayes gives defenders a ton of different looks.
Plum, covered by Buckets. Outside Plum. Launches a three. And it's Kelsey Plum again missing.
This has not been a quarter to remember for her.
I mean, what's going on right now? What is this? She's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
They're not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I think it's safe to say that lead is too big to overcome at this point. Just not enough time on the clock.
And it's Kelsey Plum again missing. Here's Buckets. And there it is.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
Pass to Hamby. It's stolen by Billings. Now here's Buckets. Guarded closely. Hayes. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a three-point play. Both teams deciding to change it up.
And the Sparks trading for Kelsey Plum. What a major statement from that front office.
Yeah, they gave up the second overall pick in 2025 to get Kelsey. I think it was a solid move. The Sparks have lacked an elite scoring guard like Plum, and it's sending a clear message. We don't just want to win, we want to win now.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Can't argue with it. Just get the W, get home.
Now here's Plum. Tight defense on her. Pass to Hamby. And so we see the Valkyries taking the W here. The outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Ok, du coup, continue. Ce que je vais faire, c'est modifier le tatouage dans lequel. Ouais, celui-là. Ouais, c'est mieux. Bah ouais, en vrai elle se débrouille pas mal, du coup c'est ça l'avantage. Alors...
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Magic.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved.
Je vais pouvoir l'améliorer parce que...
Solid play
Definitely, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official
J'ai eu beaucoup de mal. Ah!
In the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Desmond Bain.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Jones is out there with Black. Then it's Batazic. Then there's Wagner. And it's De Silva in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. It's deflected. And here's Jones. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control.
Deuxième défaite